That's kind of like
Air traffic controller, Chris. Straight ahead. To my left.
If only his brother was here, he has that shit.
Oh, yeah, because it's a fake cop.
Not even. Emergency services.
Oh, yeah.
He hasn't driving.
okay.
Streaming live tonight?
Yeah, but I'm not sure if we should.
Why?
Because it's not very popular. Oh, we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
What do you mean? What do you mean we're not popular?
Yeah, what are you trying to tell us?
We don't get many viewers, is what I'm saying.
All right, well, we don't have to.
He's drinking already.
No, he said shut your face. He
Oh.
didn't say fuck your face yet.
Oh, yeah.
We'll know.
That's going. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Right. Good go. Podstache time. Brought to you in affiliation with Onnit.com. Get some bulletproof coffee.
And
So really quick, because I was looking into it a little bit more. Okay, so because some coffee has, I was talking about like how some coffee has mold, which contains mycotoxin. Yeah, mycotoxins, which like makes you feel sleepy and all that stuff. So like whenever you drink coffee, you're just like, I feel shitty. It's those mycotoxins. So on Onnit.com, they have that bulletproof coffee, which has no mold. I've had it. It's really good. And they have Alpha Brain and kettlebells and all that shit. Also,
Is it like Folgers coffee, just like held in a really cool, like, space without mold growing in it?
no mold, big
no
stamp.
Molgers.
But then also in affiliation with, is it V2?
B2 Cigs.
Yeah.
Still rocking it.
Don't quit. Switch.
Yeah,
What you're not smoking tonight because you forgot to fill your cartridge up. So
Right.
you're bumming real.
Well,
sense.
I still have a cigarette here or there. I have not bought a pack, and it feels the same. So I have no itching either way. But yeah, I ran out the door and I forgot to fill this fucking thing up, and now I'm bumming because I still need my nicotine.
Yeah. and then like not trying to make it a big long commercial, but what was it? The other day I was supposed to be at work at 6 a.m. and it was one of those things where your alarm just doesn't go off, or I don't know, it's an old alarm, but I woke up at 5:19. I'm like, no! So like I got up like really quick, but I took some Alpha Brain. Got my brain working and all that good stuff. I did. Yeah, I do. That was the worst. That was the worst part because I didn't shower the previous day, and obviously I didn't. I woke up late that day,
how long was your shift?
That day it was only 4 hours that day,
Okay.
and then I had lessons right after. But yeah, I was pretty.
There's a bathroom at Leapin. There's a shower in there, right?
That old hotel water. That's probably just like brewing in the water lines there.
Mud and rust. Clean.
Looked like Swamp Thing. To my left,
Christopher Lee.
straight ahead,
Koopa.
Justin Shank.
Nick Borma.
and then Lizzie Gertie's over there, and then my mom's there.
I don't have my computer tonight, so I'm sorry. My Facebook is safe for the night.
So
Feel free to swear, guys.
we've had some interesting part of this week. I remember last week I was just so docile when we were talking.
You could hear it in your voice, too.
I was dying, dude. I like lost my voice and stuff, and it went into like a 3-day just like crazy sick.
Yep.
And I got lucky though. My dad was like, "Have you had one of these Z-Packs before?" And he must be stocking up or something. Like it's a 3-day pill for like the flu, and like by the third day, like you take one pill a day, and by the third day, I was just like, "Hell yeah!" I had an interview the third
We're like
day,
fishing for
and I was
sponsors
feeling
right
good.
now or something.
I don't know how we'd have any ties into like the medical industry, but you can't buy those over the counter. So yeah, we're dealing those. No, just,
You know what I like? GE light switches.
It's dark. GE.
but it worked just in time because it worked out for an interview that happened that week. This week has been an interesting, fun, up and down sort of week. It's been interesting.
That's good.
Yeah, good stuff.
Oh, that whiskey.
Not looking for an affiliation.
Thompson whiskey.
Me and Nick stopped at our trusty Lundine's liquor store where we always go before Podstache. And I just wanted like, what's cheaper, Jim Beam or Early Times?
Yeah.
In a pint. And he's like, well, this is that. And he's like, well, we got this Thompson's for like $5.99. And I'm like, sold. And then I'm like, is it plastic or glass? He's like, plastic. I'm like, and he's like, dude, it doesn't matter. It's like, I've had it before. Have
It won't kill you.
His recommendation is like, have a couple beers and then drink it. And I'm like, whatever, man. And like, we got here, Nick popped his open. And like, did you smell it yet?
I'm pretty sure that phrase is beer before liquor, never been sicker.
Yeah. It smells like rubbing alcohol.
Well, that's what alcohol smells
Not
like.
rubbing alcohol. Like whiskey
Here,
smells like
let me
whiskey.
try. I'm gonna try
like-
just a little nip.
That smells like rubbing alcohol to me.
That's not good.
I mean, like the
Ew. Oh my god.
the aftertaste it gave me reminds
And this
me.
man likes Malort.
Oh my god. That's true.
The aftertaste it gave me reminded me of the days we used to hang out in Crystal Lake all the time when we drink like Gordon's vodka,
Yeah.
like shitty like beer and
Oh, it's
Gordon's.
like I'm licking a toe. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So not looking for a sponsor. If you hear a it's not
Don't
because,
buy it.
It's not because we're watching the sequel to Two Girls. It's because I'm drinking Thompson's.
Dude, that is not pleasant.
Bottoms up, viewers.
So, two things this week, work related, were just fucking ridiculous. One is I did closed captioning for this one. Like, I get random clients, right?
Yeah.
And it's all religious, okay? So I do closed captioning for
This is going in a good way.
I know. And I do closed captioning for one of these clients, and I swear to God,
No pun intended.
yeah. This guy is totally racist. Like, and I was closed captioning this stuff, and I'm just like, I don't know if I should say that. So that was my closed captioning. Thing that
What
week.
was it? I'm
Yeah,
just
well-
curious. What was it? He did not drink Thompson's whiskey just now.
Okay, this is a black gentleman, but he was very, very particular about, I was in this Pentecostal like white church, and then he was talking about, like he was very distinct on both sides. But then he goes, these pastors are all idiots, and especially you black pastors, blah blah blah. And I'm like, and you be stealing shit. And I'm like, what? This is a religious program.
But
Like,
it's a black guy doing the video.
a black guy doing the video.
Okay, well,
But I still think that's,
Yeah.
that's weird.
I feel like maybe how I typed it. Maybe it was because I'm like this little white suburban kid. Maybe that's what it was.
Oh dear.
Black.
I'm gonna go back to playing Magic.
But what I guess the moral of that story was, there's no moral. The moral of that story is that the religion is so hilariously vast that you get so many I'm used to seeing the normal religious people, like
Yeah.
the down to earth people, and I'm starting to see those really interesting, like, edgy side of religion.
Extremists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like bomb vest extreme, but
See mom vest?
bomb vest.
Right.
Like what's a mom vest?
Right.
Hugs.
But
That's awesome.
because I've gotten a few programs now under my belt, and now I'm just starting to see these differences and stuff. And but anyway, they pay me, so I don't care.
Yeah.
But
It seems like you're getting it pretty frequently.
well, yeah, I was very.
Close captioning.
There's like somehow randomly, magically, I ended up with a person that sells this, and like all her clients, she refers straight to me for a percentage.
Yeah.
But because of that, I'm getting business every day now.
Yeah.
Well, not every day, but. And then one of the clients. This is another story, but it sounds like I might have a job that might be like overseas filming stuff and like missionary shit, like filming and editing. And it sounded really good. Like by the end of I had a 2-hour interview with the owner, and by the end he's like, "So this is your desk here. You can, if you want, I could put you in this private area over there, and you can have that." And I'm like, "No, it's okay." Just so it was an interview that went a little hilarious, but it'd be really exciting. It'd be like part-time work that paid decent. So
Yeah.
So Koopa's working for like a religious organization, so we
Yeah.
should just keep not saying his name on the air.
yeah, don't ever say my name, just Koopa.
Brandon, I found.
Oh, that was why I brought that up. I talked to the guy prior to the interview, and he goes, and I don't have anything online. I don't have an online presence, like, because everything comes into me, and everything comes into me, and then and it's all word of mouth. And I wasn't seeking it before. Now I am, so I got to probably get a website up. But so I'm online, and he calls me, and he's like, "Hey, Brandon, how's good?" Blah blah blah. And he's like, "I've seen some of your work online," and I'm like, I don't have work online. And he mentioned this stuff, and I'm like, it's totally not me. And I'm like, oh, okay, well that's not me, and then I explained blah blah blah.
Where
but
is
then
your
like,
work?
but right when he said that, like, I just like froze up. I'm like, this guy could have saw like Death Maiden, looked me up and saw Death Maidens and all this other stuff. I was like, that would have been not very
Yeah.
So
Like, he just walks.
I immediately privatized.
He walks in and just like tosses a transcript of a Podstache episode on his desk. Like,
Right. But
What is this? Two girls.
Oh.
Gag, vomit.
But and then I was asking my religious beliefs too. I was like, I'm not really religious, but Jesus is a cool guy.
Did you really say that?
I was like, I like what he said. You know,
Got a rockin' haircut, rockin' beard.
that's exactly what I said, man. It was really laid back. It was like I walked in and already had the
He
job.
wore sandals. I wear sandals.
An awesome story that Chris Leach told me is because he goes to the gym and he lives in Minnesota, goes to the gym. Two different thoughts. But I guess like one day he was at the gym and like, you know, some hot child was like, hey, you know, what you doing? You know, what are you looking to do? Build muscle or, you know, whatever bullshit.
Build your belief system.
And no, but you know, the guy's like, oh, well, you know, what are you looking to do? Build muscle or, you know, whatever. And Chris goes, I just want to be built like Jesus.
Jesus was cut, man.
He didn't eat for 40 days before today.
I wish I would have.
But yeah.
Well, see, like I wish, like for the one, like I would have had a better comeback because I was so out of it the one time. I was down in Indianapolis for the one Horror Hound convention, and I went. It's like it's in the Bible Belt down there. You know, there's people coming from all over the place, and they love God in the South, and that's south of the Mason-Dixon, I think. Maybe not. Maybe just not quite. But I was wearing my Inner Rot Godfucker shirt.
Oh no.
And it's just like if you probably don't know what it is. It's our buddy's band. It says they're Inner Rot. It's like a death metal band. On the back it just says Godfucker.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing this to the gas station. I'm all fucking hungover as shit. I just like hungover as fuck.
Yeah.
And I like pump my gas and I'm walking to the pump and it's, excuse me, and I'm just like, you shouldn't be wearing that. And I'm just like. I didn't have like the mental just be like just leave it alone and like I'm just,
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You should have just like took your shirt out and started dancing.
You should.
You know what? You're right.
How about you, Granny?
I'm gonna have to give you a ticket.
Oh man. Just from last night because we ended up at a house party, at your brother's party.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that feeling where you walk into something or like like I walked into a situation where I looked at the situation and I was like
The situation was there?
the situation. And then a big smile came out of my face because I was like, I should have a comeback for this and like it should be in my mind, but it just wasn't coming up. Because
smiling.
I know. I was like
Yeah. Rubbing his hands.
no. I walked into a room and there's like all these there's like 6 dudes all singing mid-90s pop rock.
Was Sean Fitzpatrick there?
Yeah, well, they're dancing too. It made me laugh. But I was like, it was one of those things that I should have had like a stored up comeback for that I should have been able to say, and I just didn't have it. So
Yeah.
I'm working on it for the next time that happens.
Did you know that Shaq has a TV show? Was it True TV?
I think so.
Shaq has this show where
doing today?
well, no, they just watch like viral videos and stuff.
Oh my god! Like,
It's
fuck
the
that.
most bizarre thing ever. Well, it's awful in the first place, but it's like the most bizarre thing. But like I remember when the show was just starting, they were just like showing like clips from the show, and like there's like this clip of this dog like playing piano. He's like, it's Alicia Fleas, and I'm like, oh my god.
I just got what the fuck,
I'm like, I hate
dude. Like,
everyone.
oh my god, like, cause I like Tosh.0. I find that show funny, like because he is like he's like he says things that people wouldn't say on cable TV. He's like filthy, kind of dirty, and he's funny about it.
Right.
But like, you know, then you see these other shows coming out like Rob Dyrdek. I
Yeah.
loved Rob and Big. I
Yeah.
love Fantasy Factory. But what's that show called?
Ridiculousness. or-
Yeah, like his MTV viral video show.
Yeah, it's awful.
Where it's like literally it's just him standing in front of a crowd and then a video on a big screen, then 3 people at a table like, oh, that was crazy, Rob. Like, the fuck?
That was literally
like,
that show that they said, well, this guy brings an audience.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll just put him in front of the camera. And
Daniel
that's all
Tosh
he
is-
brings.
yeah.
It's just his name. And he's just like, it's me.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's
Video.
That's like,
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
well, and that's like the only reason like Tosh.0 kind of works in my mind is because Tosh.0, like the stuff like Daniel Tosh, the stuff he says.
He's a stand-up, though.
Well, it's like,
Yeah.
but it's like YouTube comments. Like he doesn't hold back what the comments are in the video. Like he'll say, you know, sexist, racist, filthy things, but he's a skinny white guy and it's funny. Like Rob Dyrdek is just like, that was crazy. Like
that
dude,
was
shut up, man.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's just like,
That was a
come
dog.
on,
Here's a
man.
dog on a skateboard.
Well, and that's like that's all the show is, man. Like Because even Tosh shows the video of the guy like jumping off the dock and pooping, you know.
Yeah.
Like Rob Dyrdek wouldn't show that because it's not safe for MTV. You
Yeah.
know, it's just like boring. Why would
And-
Shaq have a show
And
like
that's so
that?
crazy.
God
It's
damn
not
it.
safe for MTV. Remember
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
It's. I mean, yeah. That has to be like one of the cheapest shows to produce, though. I mean,
Oh, of course.
because I mean, it's just like they don't really have to generate content. They just go on YouTube and it's just like.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I guarantee you for that one show, they still have 8 people going in and grabbing that stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, like
There's-
Tosh.0,
it's
like
still
there's a whole crew
Yeah, but
like
they have
writing
writers,
stuff. Well,
like,
right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But that's the thing about Tosh.0. Some of the videos after they're on Tosh.0, they're off YouTube. You can't see them on YouTube. Some of them aren't even on YouTube. Like that Juggalo episode, you've seen that one with like the Juggalo kid.
yeah.
Like his video's not on YouTube. I don't know where they found it, but it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I just like Tosh.0. That's all I'm saying.
Speaking of YouTube, by the way, those videos that you brought up, which Justin decided to Facebook us all, two cover bands
dude.
that
Yeah.
were the most amazing things I've seen in a while.
I'm happy you liked him so much, dude. Because like I saw like the first one I saw from that awkward bandy musician pictures, which is the coolest Facebook.
Yeah.
But then that was the first video of like the Bon Jovi song.
Hey, okay,
where
we
that
gotta
guy's like
explain this
ultra
to the
Russian.
viewers.
You know?
And we'll have to put this on our Facebook too, so
Yeah.
you can see it out. But it was a Russian cover band that did Bon Jovi, "It's My Life."
Well, it was just a bunch of kids. Like, that's what it looked like, you know?
I
And
remember
their
me of
amps,
17.
their amps
It
were all
reminded me we were
this big.
17 and playing
Yeah.
at one festival. But what made me laugh so hard was the singer. He was like, because
It's
he.
my life. It's now or never. Like,
Well, yeah, but he
super
didn't
Russian.
he didn't even go up or down. Like, it was like, "It's my life. It's now or never." It's just like it was amazing. Oh, now he's playing it. Totally defeated our purpose. Of
The way he sings, though, like it's not even close to the melody that Bon Jovi
Yeah.
sings. But you can hear that Russian accent every
Yeah.
here and there, and it's even better.
It's my life.
Now, I just want to say something, especially after seeing the second band. Now, he sent another video to show us this.
Yeah.
And it was pretty much two people with guitars and then a chick singer.
Yes.
And they did the final countdown. And the band, like, right after they did the opening, they actually, like, people were all confused.
They thought they were done.
Yeah, they thought they were done.
Because
they
there
started
was-
clapping, and then they went into the verse. it was
But
awesome.
but between the intro and the verse, like the guitar player plays a bunch of random notes and
Right.
stuff, and it's just like.
And the rhythm
what the fuck
guitar
is going
player
on?
had like, first of all, it was out of tune. Secondly, it was totally clean. So it was like,
Yeah, there's no distortion or anything. Yeah, that's it.
I am convinced that this will make money. We can make money off of this. I need 2 guitar players that are willing to play this badly, and we're gonna go hit up coffee shops, man. If we did an hour and a half set of this,
But you need to see the thing is you need to find people that actually can't play guitar. 'Cause,
that's
like,
true.
by-
Me.
Yeah.
Okay.
By default, I would be doing like some stuff properly, and it wouldn't come across as funny as like
I could see, like,
they
if,
just
if you
where
were,
they just stop, right?
yeah. Are we stopping?
Like this is making me cringe, right?
And the other guitar player, is playing like the melody, of the vocals, like.
It's like this weird avant-garde, like bad dream version.
So they're actually kind of brilliant.
like I feel like
I think so. Like, they didn't put it in the right format, but I tell you what, if you put this in a coffee shop and had them play like a good hour and a half set, people would be
In
entertained.
comas, like they'd be fucking dead.
People would be watching that.
I think this would kill someone's
feel
brain.
That is
for an hour
entertainment.
and a half,
Like,
man.
That would be amazing.
I feel
It's-
like-
It works. See, I don't think it would work for a whole set.
I think it would.
this is like the soundtrack.
We're gonna try it.
The soundtrack to like a bad dream where like a head rolls down the stairs. I'm wearing a cheese grater for a helmet and like I have no feet or something.
Well,
Brian, I need you to Here's your fish.
But if you just kept playing songs and you were serious, what are they gonna do for it? I mean, like, I think it'd be hilarious.
It would backfire. It would be funny for like 2 songs. An hour and a half set, dude. Like the room would be empty. You'd make no money. You'd be able to do that for one show because the world would be like, "Don't hire this guy. He
No,
clears
I-
out the bar."
I
like,
still think that would work. I think that would be the first couple places that you pick. You might empty the bar, but if if you make it interesting and unique enough, there are certain places that would probably call you to do it. I think so. I think that would if someone played an hour and like I would pay to go see a band that specifically did that for like an hour and a half. It would make me laugh so hard, like Covering the Greats, man. Like,
Isn't the band name Covering the Greats?
yeah, there you go.
The guitar solo in the song is even better too because the guitarist that plays the solo, he plays every note of the solo as like a quarter note, and that solo is like he's like like it's just I don't know. Dude, like maybe like a short film about a band trying to make it doing that.
All
would
I
be
have to
funny.
say is that those are our promo videos the next time we play.
We'll totally do that.
Like,
yeah,
we
I would
do
agree.
that.
Yeah. I agree with that statement. Yeah. It's my life.
What are we watching? What are we looking at?
These are kids playing Rammstein.
It's not like
Oh, those kids
Laverne and
kick
Shirley.
ass, dude.
There you go.
No, dude, these kids. Have you ever seen these videos? Dude, like for a bunch of kids, like that drummer's like 3. That kid, man. They're like pretty tight for a bunch of like under the age of 10 kids.
All right.
It's actually
No, like just watching videos at this point.
I can't tolerate somewhat.
we
good
just-
playing. I can only take awful.
We just became what we were bitching about like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So that's how it happens. No, like those Rammstein kids actually, they're pretty fucking good. Like they're just like a bunch of kids. They're just like normal looking kids, but like they obviously know what they're doing because like the girl plays keyboards, like the drummer, the girl playing percussion. There's got to be like
What else
4
would
or
they
5.
look like besides normal?
Well, they'd be like gothy or I don't know. I don't know how Germans are with their children. Weird. I don't know. But they're actually pretty good like at the shit. So it's not as funny as it is like watching those shitty ass musicians play.
Dude, that was amazing. Like that
It's
made
my
day. Those
life.
videos. It's my life. It's my life never. I'm gonna be in a band that does that, and I'm gonna fucking. I'm gonna
Play
be a
one
revolutionary, man.
We're good.
We're good. We're good.
You don't even have to spend time practicing. That's the greatest part.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I mean, we could practice being horrible, but the uniqueness of it being real is just amazing.
That's the weirdest statement ever. You practice being horrible, but the uniqueness is being real.
Mind blown. We'll be right back.
Hey.
Hey.
It's like how we kind of started.
Yeah, pretty much.